So okay, welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be the first video in a string of videos that are going to be dedicated to making kind of vegan egg substitutes. So for this specific version, we're going to be making some chickpea flour scrambled egg. And so basically you need just chickpea flour. This is the cheapest one I could find. I know some people are also using organic, but for this purpose I'm just going to use this normal Asian market version. Just a standard mixing bowl. You're going to need some kind of plant milk of your choice. For me it's my self-made oat milk, which actually will show in another video. And then the key to getting an egg flavor, which is going to be universal in all the videos that I'm going to make about eggs, is you're going to need Kala Namak. This is also sometimes known as Himalayan black salt. This has that kind of sulfuric egg taste or egg smell, and this is what's going to really bring out that kind of egg flavor. And then of course, just to add a little bit more to the flavor, some nutritional yeast. For some reason I couldn't find the flake ones this time, so I'm just having in powder form. And then just some extra ingredients that I have just to add a little bit more flavor. I have a little chili. This came from my garden. Little tomato also came from my garden, and just a normal onion. So okay, let's get to it. So to begin with, you're going to want to measure out an amount of flour. Any kind of amount, you know, this is very generic, this is very open to everybody's proportions. I'm just going to make a little bit just for my dinner and to show for the video. So I think maybe just like 1 cup's worth should be enough. So I'm going to probably fill maybe like the bottom part, like maybe to the second row of dots. Okay, so that should be enough chickpea flour. We're going to mix this in here. Forgot to mention we're going to need some kind of whisk, which I can't seem to find mine now, so I'm just going to use a standard fork. I need to remix here a bit my oat milk, because this separates when it sits too long. And yeah, we just kind of mix in a little bit until we get a creamy flavor. So as you can see, you can start mixing, and this will eventually, this is kind of clumping up a little bit. If you have a power mixer, you can also probably use that if you want. The idea is you want to get a kind of consistency a bit in the area of a little bit more liquid than what would be a pancake mix. So now we have our egg. Looks like a beat egg, no? Okay, and so now we're going to add a little bit of a little bit of the black salt. Just a spoon tip. Should be enough. Just mix that in there. Wow, it really smells really like egg, yeah? Some nutritional yeast, just throw some in there. And actually, you know what, I decided now in the last minute I want to crack in some black peppers. Just give it one last little mix up. Okay. Now we're going to let this sitting for a little while, and in the meantime we're going to heat our pan here in the stove, and we're going to chop up the onion, the tomato, and the paprika. Because I always like to peel the outer skin of take off the first layer of the onion, because I always find this kind of hard. So yeah, I mean, it's just to everybody, each to their own liking, you know. Put this aside. And just give it a quick dice. Same with the other half. Okay, you can hear the frying pan already sizzling a little bit in the background. We're gonna grease it up with a little bit of coconut oil. So we're just gonna add a little spoon here of coconut oil. Okay. Let this melt through. And yeah, so we're going to start with, okay, we'll put the onion in. I know some people like to wait, and I also specifically, I'm one of the kind of people that actually like to wait that the oil is really hot so the onion starts to sizzle directly, but for time saving purposes, we're just going to put the onion in onto the cold oil. For some reason this stove actually takes a long time to reach its heating potential, so well, we'll just put that there for the moment. In the meanwhile, we're going to work on the little chili. And actually I'm thinking now, as I'm cooking, that I'm probably going to leave the tomato raw and just mix that in at the end. But I definitely want to cook this chili down because it seems like it's going to be sharp, spicy. I already feel it in my eyes. This is really going to be spicy, spicy thingy. Okay, so this is ready. Let's just simmer the onions down until they get nice and soft. Anyway, so the point is, we simmer the onions in the coconut oil until they become translucent, until the milky whiteness of it goes away. That looks good enough. I mean, for my opinion, I would leave it cooking a little bit longer, but just for time-consuming purposes, let's say that's enough. Okay, so just gave the batter a little bit of a quick last mix-up because it had settled down again. Okay, and now we're just going to pour this in. Oops, I kind of missed a little bit the bowl. And you can see it's already here on the edge, it's starting to solidify almost the same way scrambled eggs would. And we just keep doing this, we keep mixing slowly. As you can see, it's already starting to form a bit the curds, so like similar to what a real omelette would do. And we just keep pulling it in from the sides to the middle, keep folding it over. Because I want to do a scrambled egg. If you want to do an omelette, then you would just leave it as is. But then I probably would have done it with a lower heat, I guess. Evaporates out. And there you have it, our vegan scrambled eggs. I'm going to take it off the heat. Put it aside. This plate keeps the heat too long. As you can see, I missed a little bit when I put it in. And now I'm going to clean up and serve it pretty. Okay, so I got everything cleaned up and prepared, nice and dressed up. So here we have some toasts with a little bit of my self-made sunflower butter, which I will show in another video how I make. This is like my staple for dinner, always bread with a little bit of the sunflower butter. Some salad pickings directly from my balcony that I had shown before. the tomato that I had shown in the beginning of the video, sliced up raw. Here's my vegan egg scramble, and I just dressed it up a little bit with fresh parsley, also from my window that I had showed before, and the fresh cut sunflower shoots from the microgreen video that I was showing before. So here we go. Dinner is about 60% self-grown.